The motivation bank. Building a reserve for life's storms. Think of motivation like a savings account. Each time you feel empowered, after a walk in the sun, hearing an inspiring story, or ticking something off your to-do list, you're making a small deposit. When tough times arrive, you draw on that stored energy to keep going. Most people wait for motivation to show up randomly, like the weather. But what if you could intentionally collect moments of courage, clarity, and purpose, so that you never run empty when life gets hard? A personal motivation bank helps transform brief sparks of inspiration into a dependable emotional fund you can rely on. Why a motivation bank matters. Your energy isn't constant. It naturally dips due to illness, stress at work, family problems, or just burnout. Only planning for high-energy days ignores this basic truth. Motivation also drains faster than most people expect. Decision fatigue and stress make it hard to keep going without help. And big goals, like writing a book, finishing a degree, or starting a company, require stamina. Having a steady reserve of motivation helps you push through the slow, quiet, and difficult phases of long-term effort. What counts as a deposit? Just like a financial bank accepts different currencies, your motivation bank works best when it stores a variety of inspirational materials. This can be anything that gives you a lift. Screenshots of praise or positive feedback, uplifting songs or videos, short journal entries imagining life after you reach your goals, or handwritten affirmations like, "I move forward every day." It could also be quotes from people you admire, a checklist of tiny victories, or messages from friends and mentors that make you feel valued. If something makes you smile, feel proud, or re-energized, it's a deposit worth saving. Setting up your motivation bank. Start by choosing where you'll store your motivation. Maybe a physical notebook, a folder on your computer, a private note-taking app, or a cloud drive. Organize your materials into categories like written words, audio, images, and personal accomplishments, so you can find exactly what you need when your energy dips. Make it a habit to add new items regularly. Set aside 15 minutes once a week to reflect on your wins, grab screenshots, or jot down encouraging thoughts. Once a month, take time to review what's inside, remove anything outdated, and add fresh deposits to keep your bank meaningful and up to date. Think of your motivation bank as something alive, constantly evolving just like you. Everyday examples of deposits. When someone compliments you, maybe a customer sends a thank you note or a manager praises your work, save it. Add it to your collection of kind words. If you've just accomplished something that made you feel strong or proud, like completing a workout or solving a tricky problem, record a short voice note describing the moment. That future playback can bring the emotions back. You can also gather pictures that represent your dreams, a beach you want to visit, your ideal workspace, and label them with small daily action steps. Writing short summaries of past challenges you've overcome can be powerful too. Outline the situation, how you handled it, what happened, and what you learned. It's a great reminder of how capable you truly are. How to use your bank. During hard times when you're feeling low, don't just grab any deposit. Match what you're feeling to the type of encouragement that will help most. Feeling discouraged? Read through past praise and accomplishments. Feeling mentally exhausted? Listen to a high-energy song that lifts you up. Feeling like a fraud? Read quotes from people who've walked the same path or revisit stories of your own resilience. Limit yourself to 5 minutes at a time to avoid falling into a rabbit hole. If you want a stronger effect, combine methods. Read a quote aloud, watch a short motivational clip, then take a deep breath and stretch. Most importantly, follow it up with action. Write one sentence, reply to one message, do a short physical movement. That small step helps lock in your motivation and turn it into momentum. Automating deposits and reminders. To keep your bank growing without constant effort, set up simple systems. Schedule calendar alerts reminding you to make a weekly deposit. Use automation tools like IFTTT to save liked tweets to a doc. Set email filters so messages with words like thanks or great job get sorted into a wins folder. Place your favorite affirmation on your phone's home screen. Tapping it could take you straight to your motivation bank. You can even link it to a habit tracker, so each time you complete a task, It adds a visual reminder of your progress. These little systems keep your emotional reserves growing, even when life is chaotic. Sharing motivation with others. Motivation grows even stronger when shared. Join or start a group where people swap weekly wins or share inspiring links. In team settings, take a few minutes during meetings for people to recognize each other's efforts. That shared recognition can become a deposit for everyone involved. You can also make your progress public, like posting daily updates on a challenge. Outside encouragement helps build your bank too. But remember, only include outside input that genuinely uplifts you. Keeping your bank fresh over time, even powerful deposits can lose their edge. You might start to feel numb to your usual quotes or tired of the same playlist. That's okay. It just means it's time to rotate. Archive old material in a legacy section and bring in new ideas, voices, and formats. Look for different media, discover new mentors, or celebrate new wins. To keep the emotional impact high, always follow up withdrawals with a small action, so your brain links motivation to actual progress, not just a good feeling. Customizing to your personal goals. Your motivation bank should reflect the goals most important to you. If you're working on your fitness, you might include photos showing your transformation, workout music that energizes you, or voice notes cheering yourself on. If you're pursuing academics, you might save praise from professors or sketches of your dream career. For creatives, mood boards, fan comments, or interviews with artists who overcame struggles are great fuel. Entrepreneurs might save client testimonials, screenshots of income milestones, or reflections on the bigger mission behind their work. Whatever fuels your ambition, put that in your bank, turning extra motivation into growth. When you find yourself full of energy and inspiration, don't let it go to waste. Invest it. Share advice with someone just starting out. Use your motivation to tackle something new, like learning a complex skill or exploring a new area of interest. Or channel it into building something bigger than yourself. A community project, a helpful resource, or a creative side hustle. Investing surplus motivation turns your emotional wealth into real-world impact. Conclusion: save yourself before you need saving. Creating a motivation bank is a simple but powerful habit of self-care. Instead of waiting for a crisis to hit and scrambling for strength, you'll have a ready-made reserve of evidence that you've succeeded before and will again. Over time, you train your brain to focus on progress, gratitude, and growth, even in tough moments. So start now. Grab one compliment, one quote, one win, and store it. The future version of you will be grateful you did. Thank you for watching. Join us on this journey. Don't forget to subscribe.